Hello, welcome back to the Stock Planner channel. We hope you're having a good trading week. For a while, I wanted to get into stock ticker TSM Taiwan Semiconductor. It makes all the AI chips for various different companies. Very modern company, very profitable. They just reported earnings, and the semiconductor industry has been sliding lately. Look at Nvidia, and you had that upward movement for Nvidia, and then a little bit of slide, just like TSM. My wife is Asian, and I want to play Asian stocks. I'm using TradingView. It's a free package with lots of indicators. You can have a watch list, which I think is essential to have a watch list. Has some fundamental data. Currently, this stock is rated a buy as far as the technicals, and the analysts are rating it a strong buy with a target price of 206. 206 is way up in the stratosphere, way up in it. It's currently trading at 169. And since I use a watch list, I turn these little flags on. That's a little trick in TradingView. And then you can turn that same color flags over here, and you can have an only scan for the stocks that are on your watch list. That way you can pick maybe 100. I have 150 so stocks here in my watch list. And you can scan. A lot of times I scan for the RSI or the lowest RSI. And especially if you would pick this for going long, if you thought that was going to go long. And it's just, you can see all these stocks are just shortly after earnings. And so that's what I've done. I've filtered this list of 150 to 160 stocks. And I just want the ones that occurred a few days after earnings, recent earning day of the previous week. And there's so many things you can scan for. But again, I don't want to scan for the universe of stocks, of which 5,000 stocks. I know nothing about all those stocks, but I know a little bit about 150 of them. So once I scan for that, I'll look at this list here. These are all on my watch list, stocks that I've traded, and all these have had their earnings. And TSM has an RSI right now on the 7-day. I want it a little fast here, of 37.50. RSI 37.50 was just below 30, just a little bit. And so I've selected that. Let's get rid of the stock screener. We're playing with TSM, and we're just looking mainly at the technicals today. This is the RSI, and every time it pops below the 30, and you can call that one, that's close, but it's not right at that thing. It seemed to go up. That was at earnings. There we go. Goes up a little bit, and we're here now. This is not foolproof. The RSI definitely is not foolproof. This is a zero lag MACD, and look, there's thousands of indicators you can use. You just got to do a little reading if you're a beginner. And this looks like it might soon cross over. It hasn't yet, but the last two bars, last 2 days, we're on the daily time frame. This stock has gone up. So maybe this is a level of support here at 165. Maybe there's a level of support here at 147. And I think that would be, if I could get something, a trade that's around 150, 147 over the next 4 or 5 months, based on the fact that this stock is going up the 200 over the next year, I think I'll be safe. I want to get in. I want to be long. So let's see if we got a trade. So I'm a swing trader, and I trade options. I use an options simulator tool called OptionStrat. A lot of it's free, and currently I'm using the free version. But this software and app is definitely worth buying. In this case, we're going to type in TSM, that's our symbol, Taiwan Semiconductor. And we're going to start out with a short put, because I like to sell short puts whenever I can, or whenever I can afford to do it. And it comes up, if I sold it at 170, currently this stock is at 169, 170. At the money, I will get in my pocket immediately $1,200. But I'm going to have to put more than $3,000 up on margin. And the break even is 157. We said we wanted to be around 150. So let's move this thing down to about 150 to see where, so yes, if you divide 1,500 into 3 times, because you want to probably keep around that you want to try to make a third of what you're risking, and you're risking around $1,500. Your break even is 145. But the problem is I don't want to invest $1,500 in a stock up until October. So how can I reduce my risk? And you do that by buying a put, and you move that down, and we want to be $500 margin. Yeah, there we go. But now we're not a third. We're not making a third of the risk. The break even is 148, and that's where I want to be. So in this case here, I'm going to choose, I'm comfortable of placing a bet that it won't get below 150. And so I'm going to take, in this case, I'm going to take a little less than 1/3 the risk. But you can always move this up. It's still got your margin, and you're moving your net credit up. And there you go, about 1/3. But now you're above 158. Again, I want to be in this area here. And so this nice thing about this is that after 87 days or 90 days, 3 months, this is your playing field. And if this stock suddenly drops down 10%, you're only going to lose about $75. And if you hold it to the end, you're making $113. Let's see how this looks on the diagram. 148.88. We're long. We'll take our long position graphic. 148.88 is close enough. And we move this out to October. And as long as this stays in this green area or above, we're going to get $118 on a $500 investment. And that's about 20% in 3 months. Now, of course, if it gets down in here, it's not going, clearly it's not going in the direction you want it to go. And you need to get out. This is your break even. So what do you think of this trade? Risking $500 to make $113, making only $113. It's not one third of your risk amount. I'm doing it because I want to get in long. I think the pullback for semiconductors have gone on long enough. We just had an earnings report, so I'm going to be safe for a little while. Plenty of time. So that's it. That's all I have for you today. There might be better trades out there. If there is, let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you're trading in the comments below. I might want to take a look at it. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Remember, we're an education channel sharing our ideas. I'm only showing you what I'm interested in. I wouldn't do any copycat trading. I would go ahead and play with TradingView, play with Option Strat, do some paper trading. By the way, TradingView has a paper trading area right here. And this application links with Interactive Broker, which is my broker. So if you're a beginner and just learning, now's the time to go ahead and get started. Download this application and start following these trades. Okay, happy trading. We'll catch you on the flip. TSM long.